We right back like we never left. So I've been seeing this question a lot, mainly today though. How can black women love black men better? Right? And this is my response to that. By putting themselves first. Right? My response to that question is a black woman can love me better. Let's do that. A black woman can love me better by putting herself first. Your response is to that. What's your response to that, Shaheed? Or answering the question.
I was just, I agree. I didn't even think of it that way. Mm-hmm. But now that you say that, I was having this conversation. I forgot who I was talking to, but since we've been doing this, and I already told you this, since we've been doing this live, mm-hmm. we've been getting a lot of compliments about like the type of individuals we are, the type of men we are, whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of women.
Well, I've been getting compliments about the type of man I am prior to doing these lives. Just want to be clear. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Go ahead, bro.
Facts.
Salute, King.
Facts. But, and a lot of, okay, you're right. You're 100% right there. But a lot of women have been expressing that they didn't know that, like.
Oh, so a lot of people are saying, so in regards to women putting themselves better, that's how I interpret a woman loving me better. They're saying, what the fuck? So, but go ahead. We're gonna get into it, ladies. Don't worry.
So a lot of women were telling me that, like, yo, I didn't realize the type of dudes that I was really dealing with.
Talk about it.
Until I start hearing y'all speak.
Yeah.
Because they think, like, if a dude is not abusing you, if he's not cheating on you, if
it's not toxic, it's not real.
Right. But at the same time, like, they just think if he's being nice, it's cool, it's good or whatever. But then they realize, like, oh no, you're
okay, come on. Do it.
Go ahead, do your thing, bro.
Do it, bro. Hey man, listen, when you see something that's fucked up, you do it, bro.
That's the engineer.
You the engineer, bro. Do it, bro. Just grab it. So just bear with us, y'all. Bear with us.
Engineer fixing something.
Oh, I got to slide over something? I don't really like sitting like that.
See, now you're not going to be able to. Oh, yeah, you can see from that. Okay.
Oh, hey, look. It's better, bro. We got to keep you around, King. Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, salute to this.
Hey, y'all don't even know what's going on right now.
Work, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
But
you missed this is the question. The question is, how can I've been saying this question. There you go. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, darling.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll leave it. So, when the women are saying, like, you know,
the fuck y'all talking about?
Even the type of men who they thought were good, mm-hmm. they can be.
Hold on, bro. Hey, welcome home, King.
Hey, salute,
bro.
Hey, shout out.
Love you, champ.
Love you, bro. Shout out to Trent, man. Welcome home.
I had to pause the whole shit for that. Go ahead.
Sure, man.
Go ahead,
welcome home. Good to see you. Love you. So anyway, what I was saying that, like, when you say loving themselves more, it's just like, put us in position to work.
Come on, she.
You know what I mean? Because it's just like when
we're gonna value it much more.
It's too many men that get off with, they can be lazy because they know they're gonna get somebody of quality. It's like, if I know I'm not gonna do this because that's just not who I am. But there's so many black men out there that know they can give bare minimum.
Right.
And they still gonna get a quality black woman.
Facts.
They still gonna get a quality black woman.
So let's tie it back to the original question, my guy. What's the original question?
How can black women love black men better?
Boom.
Or more? Was it more or better?
Either way.
Either way.
Yep.
Loving yourself more. Not loving yourself more, because I'm not gonna say you don't. Put yourself first. When you prioritize yourself, now I can't be selfish. Now I got to work.
Type of pressure,
like, oh shit.
Different type of pressure
really
man is being put under
Facts.
when a woman values herself more than anything else or anybody else. And so when the question is being asked, okay, so what do I, like, I know a lot of the women are like, what the fuck does that mean? And so as we continue to talk about it, you guys got to be receptive as to what's being said versus just trying to shut us out because you don't agree. A lot of times when conversations don't progress because one person hears something that one person doesn't agree with, and then they automatically shut down. And so as we're continuing to talk about this topic, we're going to say some things that you guys are initially going to disagree with, but we're going to make sense of it. We're definitely going to make sense of what's being said 100%. Okay, we got somebody wanting to join, but before we bring you in, Nisha, I love you, by the way. Before we bring you in, actually, we can bring her in.
You got an engineer.
Engineer, come on, bro. Tap her in, bro. My bad. Hey, we got you, Nisha. Come on and talk your shit, queen. Salute, JD.
Are we going to be able to hear her?
What's up, Mela? Yeah, the top one. There it is. Is who gonna be able to hear it?
Us.
Okay. We're gonna see right now. I think we should be able to. Yeah, I know. We got our mics and shit. You see, we mic'd up, King. We mic'd up, broski. It ain't work? Nah, it ain't work. She gonna have to, I don't know, bro.
Do it again. Hit the two small.
I think my volume is down.
I don't know how to work this shit.
Hit
All right.
the two small.
Hey, Nisha, send it again. We trying to see if we can bring you in, Queen. What you saying? What you right? Salute to that finger, yo. Hey, what you saying not to, Raisha? What you saying not to? Elaborate, Queen. I can't really too much hear y'all. Damn, why not?
Because it's way over there now.
Fuck.
Oh, Mike's is fake.
Hey, all right, can y'all hear now?
Turn the mics up.
Hey, hey, you can hear us, JD? We got our mics up. We got the mics right here, bro.
Expensive ass.
Come on. Thank you, R. We sound great and shit. Hey, you might got a lot of background. What's WTW, bro? What's that?
I think you said, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Okay. So back to the question, y'all. We getting back to it. So, hey, ladies, what are some things you guys think is ways you guys can love us better? I've already given my way. I think that's like the main way in my personal opinion. The question is, JD, how can black women love black men more? Or what can black women do to love black men more? We also gonna flip the question too a little in a few minutes. Don't worry, ladies, we got y'all. We gonna flip it. I think Shaheed kind of answered it already, but we gonna still stick to that topic though.
What's the word? Oh.
Yeah, the question is, what can black women do to love black men better? That face. Yeah, you gotta use words, Raisha. Use your words, Queen. I don't understand faces really. Use your words. A guy actually said be unconditional. Okay, elaborate though. Appreciate the man for who he is and how he carries himself. Okay. I just don't see us lacking. Oh, I see. Oh,
That's pretty selfish.
Okay. So we're gonna be calm in there. We're gonna be calm and respond to that. So when you say just don't see us lacking, now we're gonna get to it, right? So when certain situations take place in certain relationships, and like Shaheed spoke to it earlier, when there are certain things that aren't happening, such as infidelity, such as abuse, whether it be physical, emotional, whatever, some women feel like they're not loved or they're not being loved by that man. So when you start saying, what can we do better? I mean, that's kind of deep. I can't answer because it don't seem to apply.
Okay, so what's her name?
Raisha.
Raisha. So what you're saying is you can give black women a tutorial on how to properly love black men.
And I know her. So, and this, no, I'm not even trying, no. I'm saying that to say this, bro. And none of us are without flaws.
Right.
None of us.
Right.
And so when you start saying things like, I don't know what I could do better,
it's like,
that's hurting the black man right there.
Are you really evaluating yourself?
That's hurting. That hurts. Yeah, it's a different kind. I'm saying it's not needed.
We telling you it's needed though.
But this is see, this is the thing.
You
if we're having a conversation about what black men need, and you're
just
saying,
imagine if it was flipped, bro. Just imagine.
Look at the irony. The question is, what do I know you're not a black man. You're a black woman that can provide what a black man needs, right?
We're the black men.
Hello, and then goodbye. But no, in all seriousness, when a black man is telling you what he needs, and you're saying you're already doing it, or I don't see how I can help in that area.
So
we're already lost.
Saying she's like, she got it. She got it.
I know that's what she said.
So she could,
and I am shocked and appalled.
She could be the black woman that teaches all the other black women.
I understand she's speaking from her experience, which is perfectly fine. But when you have certain conversations, sometimes they have to go outside of your personal experience. They have to go outside of that because we're having a conversation that's very broad, not just based on you. So when you start saying things like it's nothing I can do, well, geez, Louise, needs to be communicated. What do you mean, Miller?
And it came back.
So, yeah, Nisha. Hey, come on, finger.
Engineer.
Come on, finger.
Finger man.
They gonna see your finger again, bro. Salute, Molly. Peace and blessings, Queen. I do not see the black woman in my life lacking when it comes to loving a black man.
Hey, we are all, as a community, we are all lacking.
Facts.
That should be it.
Yeah, it should be coming on. Hopefully they can hear.
There she go.
Yo, Nisha, what's up, girl? Ooh, got them glasses on with the fitted cap. Is it a fitted cap or dad hat? All right, damn. You can't. Hey, turn it up on yours.
Oh.
Hello? Oh, it's like a lag and shit. Oh, my bad. Hey, so we trying to figure this shit out right now because salute to the dad hat, but we trying to figure out how it can be live. We got our engineer trying to figure it out. Say something real quick, Nisha. Just say something. Say hello. Okay.
There we go.
Something.
Okay, there we go. Look at life. Okay.
Hey, our engineer.
Hey, god damn it! Y'all don't even know. Hey.
Send hearts
Man,
and
listen.
hands to the engineer.
Jesus
man.
Christ,
Shout
man.
out to the engineer, man.
All right, so Nisha, I know you want to hop on. Is it in regards to this topic or something else?
Yeah. I feel like
Get out your feelings for a second. And
Everyone
hold on,
has
wait. Hold on. The reason why I'm saying get out your feelings for a second, because now we gotta talk rationally, not emotionally. So when we start saying I feel like,
well, I know.
okay, go ahead.
But I think every man is different and every man's need is different. And every woman can cater to a man's needs basically pertaining to who she is and how she knows how to cater to a man. Every man likes things differently. Just like us women, we like things differently. Me and you could be one hell of a couple and messing around and have great chemistry, but then you mess with somebody else and then the sex is great, or the friendship is better than anything. Every relationship is different, so you have to go according, and you gotta start to fill people out and see where to go from there. You can't just say like, oh, all men are this way, or all men are that way, or all women are this way or that way.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But I never said all men were anything. The question was, what can black women do to love black men better? Now, when you start, and this is why I said when you start speaking on personal experience, I understand why we're speaking on personal experience, but the conversation goes beyond your personal experience. Is that fair?
Hold on. Raisha keeps saying she asked 5 times. Me and Steve were clear in our statement on black women need to put themselves first.
Yeah.
We said that. I went deep into it.
And the reason why we're saying that is because women. Go ahead.
Okay, you think about that.
Yep.
When have black women, even when you look back in the day, I'm gonna use people that I've seen grow up, besides like just my parents or other parents, what has your mom always done? If your parents are still married, they've always put your dad first. A black woman has never put herself first. It's either her kids, if she has them.
That's what we're saying.
Is she on when we had that conversation?
About when?
Putting herself first in a relationship.
No, I don't know. We earlier last slide we talked about putting a black woman first in a relationship too, and so.
I just got off work. I wasn't on that live.
Salute to you, Queen. You look beautiful, by the way. So when having this conversation, and what you said is very true. When does the black woman put themselves first, right? And so what we're saying is,
it's hard.
I never said it wasn't. Because Shaheed said this in the last live.
I'm just saying.
Shaheed said this in the last live.
We're natural nurturers.
Yo, bro, we not gonna make you hold that.
You don't gotta hold it, bro.
You do not gotta hold it.
Oh, okay. Let me hold on, y'all. We trying to use my water bottle.
But nah, we
Hey, listen. Hey, shout out to Denzel.
Hey, he need a raise.
He working.
Hey, listen, man.
He working.
Denzel on his job right now. He ain't even got no job. This the thing. Denzel don't got no job with us, but he on his job. Whatever that's like, no bullshit. All right, so the only thing y'all need for us to do. See, I'm glad you're saying the only, right? When you say the only, you minimize how important it is.
Right.
You can't minimize how important it is, right? Because it's very important.
Because you don't understand how much that's going to get us to change and how much responsibility that comes with a black woman putting herself
Now
first.
watch this. What do black men need to change, ladies, in order to this is right. Now listen, going on what you just said. Yeah, going on what you just said, what do black men need to change to start appreciating you ladies more?
Man up.
Okay.
Whoa.
Get her! Yeah, we live!
We live.
Hey, we live! Go ahead.
Hey, but listen. You know what's crazy? And I had a homeboy, right?
Yeah.
I had a homie. We went out when we did the little after party for the.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you're getting at.
His cousin was there, right? I was interested in his cousin or whatever. And then, it's my boy, so, he like, hey, bro, get off my cousin, woo, whatever, right? After the party was over. we in downtown LA where a lot of homeless, transients, drug addicts, and all that.
Talk about it.
Her car was parked a block and a half away, right?
Uh-huh.
She's walking to her car by herself, and I'm like, hey, bro, you're not gonna walk your cousin to her car? And the black woman told me, nah, he good, he don't gotta do that. I said, nah, that's out.
Hell no, you gonna walk me.
That's
But-
out.
but this is what we're saying. You
So
should
how
listen, though.
can you tell a man to man up when
He's trying.
when it's something he's supposed to do, and you telling him, you letting him off the hook? So guess what I did? I walked that young lady to her car. I walked that young lady to her.
Exactly.
I walked her to her car. I got her number. Now it's just like, bro, don't try to play that big cousin shit with me.
Come on.
This woman, it was 2 a.m. and you let that woman walk to her. We're going to let that woman walk to her car in downtown LA by herself, and we would, while you was over here mingling and hanging out with other women,
Doing it up.
So it's just like that's an example of you can't tell somebody to man up, and then when it's time for them to man up, you let them off the hook.
That happens a lot.
But he not a man, he a boy. There's a difference.
No.
between a man and a boy.
No.
He's a boy.
You
I'm with you.
focusing on him though. I'm focusing on her letting him off the hook. I told him to walk his cousin.
But that's what she used to. That's all she knows. So
But
if you
you
don't
keep-
guide her just like we're supposed
Okay,
to
I can give
So
another
look, okay,
example.
so look.
then she'll never know.
The answer was that we both agreed on was put yourself first. Put yourself first and say, I'm a woman, regardless of how independent I feel I am, how strong I feel I am. Yes, walk me to my car, big cousin. I'm putting my safety first. I want to be walked to the car, so if something bad happens,
We can't pick and choose when we want this to make
exactly.
sense for us. It sounds like
Exactly.
everybody's trying to pick and choose when they want this particular comment or statement to make sense. The reason why we can't pick and choose is hold on. The reason why we can't pick and choose is because it applies to everybody for real. Because if us as a society, right? And
Right.
I don't know who created this question, but it's a reason why the question was created, right? And so if a black man or two in this situation, if two black men are saying what's needed for, even if it's just for us, if we're saying what's needed, why not necessarily the debate, but why disagree?
right. Like I'm looking at the comments, people were saying that's a one-off, that's a rare situation. Oh, he didn't do it, she didn't want it because that was
No, it's not.
that was her cousin.
No, it's not, because women do that all the time.
Exactly. And I've
Say
been
that one more time. Say that one more time. Women do that all the
Women
time.
do it all the time.
Exactly. The
Right.
reason they do it all the time is why, in
I'm
your
guilty
opinion.
of it.
Why do you do it?
I'm
And why do you
guilty
do it, Nisha?
Because I've always been independent. As
And
you
this is
know,
why I'm
I
saying-
have
Wait,
nothing
wait.
but
But
a
how
whole bunch of brothers. So
Okay.
for me, it was you get it how you live, and
Nah.
you don't wait for no man to do nothing.
Right.
Was it wrong? Yes, but my mentality was that's what it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be independent. I'm supposed to get it on my own. But now that I've matured and became a woman, that's not what it's supposed to be. A man is supposed to be doing his part, and I'm supposed to be that woman and do my part.
So how
I'm
can
with
you even let's use this example, right? Even if a man, because I know a lot of times men only do this just to shoot their shot at women, right? But let's say it's a man that's genuinely just I care about all black women's safety, right? So if it's an elderly woman, if it's a woman that I'm not even physically attracted to, I care about her safety and well-being. So let's just say I see a woman struggling with her groceries, or she just whatever. I'm just trying to help her, right?
Okay.
So hold on.
There's
So
a lot of comments coming in, and I gotta.
this is just practice for me. So if you taking away my ability to practice manning up, how can I ever man up? Like I have this conversation with women that have younger brothers or sons or whatever, and it's just like, yo, stop taking away his opportunity to grow and learn as a man. Stop.
Oh, mine gotta open the door for me.
And they should.
Right. So,
You gotta open the door. I've been
Oh, you
outside
said.
the door.
Oh, I got
You-
you.
I thought you said
and
that.
I'm talking about not even just my 10-year-old. I'm talking about my 4-year-old too.
right.
Your little sister, your big sister right there. You open the door.
You
for
know, it's
her.
interesting.
That's your sister.
But it's
You
deep- it's
see
deeper
a
than
woman
that,
coming
though.
out, you hold the door for her.
So this is what I'm hearing, and this is what I'm seeing in the comments. we're talking about men who are underdeveloped. Because I keep seeing that.
Right.
We're talking about men who are underdeveloped. And if you are a man,
how do you get
that's
developed
not,
though?
if you are a man, continue doing what you're doing. This is what Christian just said. But if you're not a man, it's okay to be underdeveloped. This is what I'm saying. So in order for a lot of women have a lot of power. We all know that. And in the midst of that power, it's not just sexual. It's not just emotional. It's not just spiritual. It's everything encompassing everything. So in the midst of all of that, if a man is interested in a woman, he is going to do things that are going to make her feel secure. But if a woman is not letting him do that, he's just going to be underdeveloped. He's going to be underdeveloped. A lot of the times, I know we be on bullshit. I know that. I'm one of the men that was on bullshit. But in the midst of my bullshit, no, I'm just being real. In the midst of my bullshit, there were still certain. Be quiet. You stop. In the midst of my bullshit, there were still certain things I did not do and would not do. When it comes to not making sure a woman was protected. And so we gotta stop. We gotta get this underdeveloped thing out of our psyche.
That's an excuse.
We gotta get that out of our psyche. Because you're making an excuse for that man.
Even with that, that's an excuse. You saying he's underdeveloped, so it's like now so what is it?
You trying to pick and choose when
but
you.
That's when you hold him accountable, though. We got to stop.
This is what
all these excuses.
And
this
is
what we're saying.
Why the reason we said put yourself first is because now we are required to develop.
We what?
We are required.
Come on, man.
Required.
It's not a choice.
It's not. I know. I got a homie. He got so many baby mamas, and I'm just like, after like 3 of them, 4, 5, 6 didn't just say, yeah, no, I'm good. But he got that charm. He got this. He got that.
No, hell no.
He didn't have to. He didn't
come on to the live, queen.
But listen, he didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to do anything to prove his manhood to these certain women. So it's just like when you keep letting them off the hook, you keep letting them be underdeveloped because you don't want to put yourself first.
That shit just sounds
you can't
good.
complain.
When you start talking about the word underdeveloped, it's a lot of things that go into that. You just letting them in off the hook because you don't want to deal with them. Cool.
Right, exactly.
But what's gonna happen to that? What's gonna happen to your neck? What's gonna happen to your
All
sister?
you're gonna be doing is jumping around, and then
there's no stability.
Yeah, and then it's like
which everybody wants.
These niggas ain't shit. That's what it's gonna come back to.
Okay, so here's the deal. Women, me and my friends talk all the time. It's not that we, just move on to the next, but how long do we have to wait for you to grow up, or how long do we have to wait for you to develop?
You're gonna.
I mean, and I'm just saying, and I'm just being transparent. Who wants to continue?
And who just said that?
Wait
Who just said that? Thank you, Kanae. Thank you, Kanae.
Listen, but check this out. I guarantee. What's your name? I didn't get your name.
Nisha.
Watch how fast this man develops when you put yourself first. The glow up, when y'all go through y'all glow up stage after that man loses you. Come on. You see what happened when you glow up.
Come on. When you start doing what? Putting yourself first. Look at life. Look how I just came full circle though.
I'm done here. Y'all see it?
But I feel like y'all keep trying to push it back on it's just women.
Because this is the question.
No.
How can black women love black men better? That's the question.
It's we saying, yo, don't do nothing for us. Do something for you. When you do something for you, we gonna get better.
Facts. That's all we're saying.
We not saying do this for us, do that for us. We say, hey, put yourself first and watch how it changes. Cause you see it all the time when you break up and you glow up after that breakup. And guess who trying to get their shit together now and do all the things you asked him to do when you was with him.
Look at life. That don't say nothing to y'all. That don't speak to y'all.
That can go vice versa.
Of course, it does go. It's not can. It does go vice versa. But what we're saying, we're gonna flip the question soon, guys. Don't worry. The question, what I think we gotta keep in mind what the question is. The question is, how can black women love black men better? That's the question.
But that's a broad question
It's
because
not. It's really not.
It's broad because we're looking for it to be broad. We're looking for it to be broad because it's easier to make something like that broad versus just okay. Not saying we stripped it. Not saying there's not a lot of answers to the question. That's not what I'm saying.
But if you put yourself first, everything else will fall in place.
Literally and figuratively.
Everything.
Because he just gave a perfect example. When the relationship is over and the women glow up. That is the perfect example.
They like
that's perfect.
Shit. Now all the dudes, everything you asked them to do, they doing it. Get a job, he got it. Get an education, he got it. Take care of his kids, he doing it.
And that's contributed to her putting herself first and saying, fuck the bullshit. It just takes a lot for a woman to be like, you know what, I'm sick of this bullshit.
Right.
And then when they sick of it, they just sick of it. Which is when a woman's fed up. We know that song. I don't listen to R. Kelly, but we all know the song. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being real. And so when we, damn, how much time is left? God damn it, I don't know how much time is left, but I wanted to be able to talk about flipping the question.
No, we got a lot of time. Hey, I don't want to.
No, let's not do that. How can black women be a question
Here.
when the man is, how can black women?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just hit that live.
Christian.
Just hit live.
No, I'm with you, Christian. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. And as we start diving and talking about what black men need to do to love black women more, it's going to be even a better conversation because we have to be put in positions to be leaders, and a lot of the times we're not.
I don't have to lead if I'm a getter anyway. I know so many dudes that get quality women and they don't have to do nothing because it's more women than men. It's more. I tell women all the time, it's more quality women in the world than there are quality men. So if it's a shortage on us and it's a surplus of y'all, I don't have to. I work hard and I'm just a stand-up individual. So I do things I put myself first regardless. So it's not, a woman is not going to improve, she's not going to make me improve myself or nothing. I'm going to do that regardless. So, but
shouldn't she want to make you better?
Should she want to? We should want to make each other better.
So when we start, that's a good question, Nisha. When we start asking, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, what I'm saying,
you're saying that, you know, all this about how you're a stand-up individual, and I commend that. There's nothing wrong with that. However, shouldn't she want to?
No, I'm talking about me.
You want to do better?
I'm talking about me.
I mean, just in general.
Right, but I'm talking about me.
In general, yes.
Right.
In general, yes.
I'm talking about me outside of a relationship. I don't need a woman to say, you should be a stand-up guy, you should be protective, you should provide, you should be, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about me, just period, as a man.
Yeah, we have less options. And this is why we're saying everything that we're saying, Raisha, because when you keep that perspective in mind, there's a lot of things that often go unnoticed because of the broad, what's the word? Just the vast, we have a lot more options than you guys do.
Fact. So
if you can say to yourself, Raisha, that I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing because that's what you said earlier, I'm doing everything what I'm supposed to be doing based on my experience, then that's selling everybody short, and that's selling people short. Period. Regardless how you feel about what I just said, that's the reality of it. And that's why I always try to lead with this by saying this. Take your feelings out of it and let's have a genuine conversation and be rational about the conversation. Because we can always be wrapped in our feelings, but a lot of times we got to be able to put those feelings to the side so we can understand one another. Because if I'm upset at what you're saying because I'm in my feelings, I'm no longer listening to what you're saying.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think Ari is comprehending.
You're listening to respond.
Right.
Right.
Going back to the basics of communication.
It's like we're not trying to fight. We trying to help y'all have better options. And at the same, you get better options by putting yourself first, putting yourself in better position. Like for me.
Well, right, so there.
Oh fuck! My computer about to die. I mean, my phone about to die.
Say that again.
Say that word. Yeah, it was. It did what it did just now.
Yes,
No, she was saying that she's speaking from her own experiences.
But this is what I said earlier. I understand we often like to do that because it's easier to do that, especially when we're talking about a topic like we're talking about. But when we start talking about this topic, it goes beyond your own experience. That's what I'm saying. Because if we're going to get better as a whole, if we're going to get better as a whole and not just someone else's experience, we got to be able to communicate bigger than our experience. Does that make sense?
Right.
And so I understand what she's saying. I just don't agree with it. But I understand it. I get you want to talk about your experience because that's easy to do, but the question wasn't about your experience. The question was, how can black women, which is plural, not women, you, how can black women love black men better? And we all can agree with, once a woman gets fed up, then that's when the glow comes, and that's when they start putting themselves first.
And they start
essentially
loving themselves more and everything.
They
But
go to church.
isn't it fair to say
It was 20 minutes.
Every black man needs a different type of love.
We're not. No,
So
we're not.
you may. But if you're asking, how can we love y'all better?
Yep.
Every black man needs a different type of love.
Every black man does need a different type of love.
If you think about it, so you can lack something that Raheem doesn't lack,
Right.
and vice versa. So you need to be loved in a different way. So to me, it's like you gotta learn that black man. You gotta learn.
Yeah, but that don't.
His downfalls. You gotta learn.
I'm not.
In order to love him, you gotta learn him.
In order, but see, here's the thing. In order to learn him and love him, you gotta learn yourself and love yourself first.
Hey, wait, run that back.
I'm gonna run it back and then.
Run it back.
Yo,
bro.
god damn it, we live? Hey, yo, we live? Shit. What I said, bro. In order to, what I said. God damn it. Write that down, somebody.
Him to love. Hey, bro.
I don't remember what I said.
That's a classic.
You to love him, you gotta love yourself first.
Period.
I got it. I heard you. Listen.
Hey, I'm nobody's nigga, queen.
Then you shouldn't even be trying to be in a relationship like that if you don't love yourself.
But
because you can't love somebody else if you can't love yourself.
But the reality is, it happens though. The reality is,
Right.
it happens.
But the reality is, all this happens.
Look at this motherfucker here.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, it's serious, bro.
Come on, man. Y'all don't know what's going on over here. Y'all don't know what's going on. I'm telling y'all.
Oh, got you.
Oh, you gotta pick
Y'all better pay him.
You gotta pick. Huh?
Y'all better pay him.
Hey, he doing his job.
I hope y'all apply that. Apply what, queen? Apply what, Christian? Because I didn't see that. Let me see. I hope y'all apply that.
I think he's talking about what we talking about.
What you said?
I can't.
Oh.
I got
Oh,
women.
now is we better apply that.
I got women that can vouch for me, so I don't.
And I got women that can vouch for me too.
So
Hello.
It's like.
And then goodbye. Thank you. And then good night.
So it's not a. But look, so here's the thing though. This is what I tell women, and they hate to hear it. I'm gonna be good because there are more quality black women than there are more quality black men. So guess who's gonna be okay? Me. I got more quality black women to choose from than you have more quality black men to choose from. That's the reality. So while you telling me,
and then
while I'm
what
being,
also happens is we go to other races. Not I, but a lot of them go to other races, and then black men be mad. Oh, she's with this or
Let's
that.
do this.
Just like
I'm
black
asking
women be
a
mad. Don't
question.
get me wrong.
I see what the comments are saying. I'm
But-
asking a question. So you can give some
But
clarity.
it's like we have options. It might not be other black men, but we do have other options.
hey, that's fine.
So you lose
Now,
quality.
see, this is what no. This is what Raisha's doing, and this is what typically happens, right? What? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Okay, this is my question. This is my question. Sorry, I cut you off, Queen. I apologize. You accept my apology?
She said so. I'm bi. So
I know. But we're not even about to get into that. All right, so it's quiet. I know. I know. All right, so this is my question to you and Shaheed. Shaheed first, though, because everybody talking about this self-love thing. What does self-love look like for you?
Oh, for me, it's I'm not dependent on anybody to bring me what I want.
Say that again, so that way.
I'm not dependent on anybody to bring me happiness. I'm not dependent on anybody to bring me joy. I'm not dependent on anybody to bring me anything. It's crazy because we want to be so independent, right? Like you don't want nobody giving you money. You rather go out there and work for it yourself because you can control and decide what you get, right? You don't want
Absolutely.
You don't want nothing. We grow up and want everything on our own. But then we want to put our happiness and the things that make us.
I'm done.
We want to put it in the hands of somebody else.
I got pee.
So it's just like
But you can't.
you said what?
You can't. You shouldn't. You can't.
But it happens though.
You can't love yourself if you put your happiness into somebody else.
That's what we saying, Misha.
So why?
I've never disagreed with y'all.
So why are we?
I said you did.
Okay. So why are we getting so much flack
Thank you, Shaheed.
for when we say, "Hey, put yourself first"? That's how you love us as black men. Put yourself first. How we getting so much flack?
Answer that.
Because in all reality,
That's
growing
wild.
up as a black woman, you are
In all
not
reality,
told
huh?
to put yourself first. You are told
What's
to
going
have
on,
the
man?
mentality
Yeah,
of
you be right.
you go get everything.
Okay,
you go
cool,
get a job.
cool.
You don't depend on no nigga. That's what it is. So when a real man comes around and wants to be that man for you, you don't know how if your mind is not trained
That's a fact.
to accept it. So you reject it.
That's a fact.
Okay, Nisha.
Now,
it's normal. And that's the new normal.
that is. I agree with you. I agree with you. Now let me ask the black women in these comments that are
Disagreeing.
How has that worked out for y'all?
Talk about it, King.
Not asking you because you seem to be on board with us. The black women in the comments, how has that worked out for y'all?
You see it, man? Oh, we're checking. Right.
So I'm gonna read these comments.
You want to eat? I'm coming right now.
But I also have a question though, because y'all saying that, but how many black men stay in the household?
Okay, now we about to get to it, Queen. Let's get to it.
I'm
with
just
you.
saying.
That's
how
a
many black
deeper.
men stay in the household? How many of y'all really grew up with that?
Okay, watch this. Hold on. Watch
That.
this. Watch this. You said great example, right? Great example. I can't even count how many single mothers I know that take pride in saying, I got it. I don't need him. My baby gonna be good regardless. So with that attitude and that mentality,
Look at the face. Look at her face when you see her face. Her face is like
that
damn.
why not?
Her face like damn.
You know.
I'm gonna hit y'all with
No, look, but check this out. You know how many black men are comfortable knowing that they have a mother, the mother of their child is gonna take care of everything without them? So why would I?
But as a man, you
okay.
shouldn't let that shit happen.
I'm with you.
Man,
Okay. So here's the thing.
You shouldn't let that happen, no matter how independent she say she is.
Okay,
no matter what she say. Oh, I'm good. I'm that. You still.
I agree with you, Nisha. I agree with you on this. I agree.
I agree
with you,
100%.
I agree.
Thumbs up.
I agree.
You can't let no woman.
I understand. Saying I'm just not rolling with it.
No, but watch this though. So all the women that were in the comments talking about these men being underdeveloped, why do y'all complain when they underdeveloped?
And y'all still let them have a baby with y'all.
Why? But it's like okay.
I don't know, because that ain't my issue.
Right, but it's so many men, it's so many women that in the comments were saying, "Oh, he's underdeveloped," and they gonna ignore him as a man and just let him be underdeveloped. We're not gonna work on.
Still give him some sex though. Let's be real, bro. Let's not do that. They're not ignoring that man. They're not ignoring that man. They still gonna let that man get up in between that thing as long as one or two things. And this is just real. And they about to kill me.
You hit hard.
They about to kill me right now. But this is reality. I got so many homegirls that really. Anyway, as long as it's one or two, he can be undeveloped is all he wants. If he's financially stable, and I think that's like the main thing. If he's like financially stable, that undeveloped man gonna get whatever you want. And you and I think we all know that. So
no. But some of them they consider that development.
Oh, because he has money.
You can have money.
Damn development.
That could be development.
That ain't no damn development.
Hey,
I'm not talking about what they can physically provide for you. I'm talking about mentally. Mentally, this is what I'm thinking we're talking about. I'm
some
thinking
of them
mentally.
believe because that's all they're looking for.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But you can't have it both ways though. Don't call that man underdeveloped, but then you still busting it open for that man that's underdeveloped. Hello and then goodbye.
These women that ain't shit that y'all dicking down.
Hey, talk about it. Every woman I'm putting my penis in nowadays, not every woman,
Yeah.
the woman I'm putting my penis in nowadays isn't underdeveloped by no means.
What is the difference?
I'm with you.
Because
Don't you be flipping that shit like that. Don't you ever flip like nothing like that ever again.
I know for a fact that y'all done dick down some women.
Don't
that
you start
wasn't
talking
shit
facts like that.
I know for a fact, Coronado.
Relax. Hey, yo, you gotta relax.
So,
That was apartment complex, man.
Oh.
It used to be lit, bro. It used to be lit.
Okay.
It used to be lit.
I know.
I thought that was a woman. Good
No.
lord.
Why
Hey,
is it
Nisha,
okay
slow down.
for y'all to
10 years ago.
be okay with dicking bitches down that ain't got shit going for themselves? They at the
This is when we were underdeveloped. This is when I was underdeveloped.
They kids ain't doing what they supposed to do. They underdeveloped. Y'all okay with dicking them down, but if
It was
we
two underdeveloped.
fuck
Okay,
with
hold on,
them,
Nisha.
that is
It was two underdeveloped individuals engaging in sexual activity. I was underdeveloped and so was she. We talking about Steve at 31. I'm no longer underdeveloped, and I put in my penis in a woman that's developed. Hello.
Listen,
Let me be very clear.
I wasn't even going there, okay?
And the,
I just said, hey, Coronado, just because y'all call me a lot. If it wasn't for y'all, I'd probably be one of these dumb bras around here going for the okie doke.
Hey, say that. What we do, Nisha? We taught you a lot.
Y'all call me a lot.
Come on now. And in the midst of us teaching,
Y'all call me a lot.
but the reality is though, The reality is, with these underdeveloped women that we sexing down, we still not going around saying black women ain't shit.
Hey, wait. After you high five me, we're gonna look back at the camera.
Whoa, that's a lie.
No, you don't.
That's a lie.
So wait, no.
Do you know how many? Do you know
No,
how many men? Do you know how many
Let's stay in context.
degrade black women
Oh,
for
facts.
an exotic bitch?
Of course.
But that don't.
Do you?
It's not fine to me.
What?
Yeah, but that's not in the context of what we talking
That's
about.
not, you gotta keep in context. We're not speaking in. So you see this thing. We going back and forth from general to
Right.
personal, from general to personal. He's speaking from a personal experience. Personal. So if we talking about from a personal experience, we all can agree that men
That's
don't.
your feeling.
No. Look, check it out.
Feelings? No.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
with you though.
you said I'm speaking from you.
You
didn't-
talking about personal experience?
No, he
I thought
didn't.
we wasn't talking about
I
personal
misspoke and I'm
experience.
sorry.
Yeah, he didn't mean that.
I misspoke.
I get what he was saying.
Oh, okay.
But what I
Hey,
say the
Stop.
when I say that, what I
What's wrong
mean
with you?
is what I say that is the consensus around the world that the reality is black women are amazing. That's the reality. That's
Who
the
disagreeing with that?
That's the reality. The consensus around the world, y'all strong, y'all amazing, the everything. Flip side, consensus around the world. Black men ain't shit. Absentee fathers, they're violent, they're this, they're that, they're that. Black men come with a negative stigma around the world. Black women do not. Is that
But
reality?
what are y'all doing to change it?
Is
Besides
No.
talking about how undeveloped y'all
yeah,
are.
wait.
Oh, we deflected.
Facts.
We deflected.
Is
Don't
that
deflect. Answer the question.
Is that true or not?
It is true.
Okay, right.
It is true.
So why? I'm still confused.
But what are y'all doing to make a difference for people not to be able to say that? I'm not saying y'all in general. I'm saying in general. I'm not saying for y'all in particular. I'm not even calling y'all. I'm just saying in general. What are y'all doing to make a difference so that we don't have that stereotype? We can't use that stereotype. What differences are you making?
It's
We're having conversations.
And it's a partnership. We gotta love each other more. We gotta stop being in competition with one another more. I can't go out there.
My friend, man.
I can't go out there and face.
Mic dropped.
Right. I can't go out there and face the world, and then come home and face my woman.
Anybody playing with this conversation? And I'm glad he just said that. And I don't got nothing to say.
And you're like 2% of how many?
But this
Let's
is.
be
But
real.
hold on.
But look,
Let's
okay,
be
but look though.
real. We're gonna be real. Let's be all the way real because a lot of
Yo,
men
this
don't
is
have that
nuts.
mentality.
I'm not saying we
listen,
do.
But listen though,
You said what we got to do. We giving
we are getting opposing opinions, and we told black women to put themselves first.
Ain't that crazy?
We are getting
Speak about that for a second.
people
We're
are
telling women to
fighting against us, and we are telling black women the way you can love black men more is to put yourself first. And people are disagreeing with
And
that.
I'm still trying to figure out why.
That's nuts.
Quiet and crickets now.
But okay, let's talk about the people that's disagreeing. These are
Fair
probably
enough.
people that came from broken homes.
Okay.
Daddy wasn't there. You thinking about, you had men do them wrong, or women do them wrong, whatever they then did, whoever they
See,
did, whatever.
and this is.
But you're talking about people that are broken. When people are broken, their mentality is not the same as somebody like you who are whole.
Hey, but
Right,
Nisha,
so-
at some point we've all been broken.
Well,
At
hold
some
on,
point
bro.
we've all been broken.
Well, we gotta.
But not everybody is willing to be healed. You gotta understand
That's
that
a
too. Some people like being broken.
That's a
It's
fact.
a disease.
It's a
Being broken is a disease.
it's a comfort zone for them.
So
Yeah.
Well said.
it's something that people like to be. They like to be broken. Being broken is something that people like to do. They like to stay broken. They don't want to heal because it takes effort. It takes time. It takes healing. It takes pain. It takes a lot. It takes courage to heal. So a lot of people rather stay broken because it's easy. It's what's easy.
It's a comfort zone for they. A lot. It's like a victim
That's
mentality.
right.
It's like
Right.
a victim mentality where
Thanks for saying that.
woe is me. I agree with you there 100%.
You're right.
So what we have to acknowledge is you, myself, and Steve. We have to acknowledge our privilege in the sense that we are speaking from what's surrounding us. I know that I got a good individual next to me. I know I got a good individual over there helping us
Trying to,
out.
Ari, trying to.
So when I'm and I see what I'm seeing in the comments is
They don't understand the question.
No, I'm seeing people only speak to their reality because I'm seeing people say this, that, and it's just like, yeah, I don't live in that world. I don't live in this toxic world where I'm at war with black women. Every time I see I don't know you. This is my first interaction with you. As soon as you came in, it warmed my heart. I just felt good. That's what I see. That's the reflection that I see. Like when I see a black woman,
I'm done.
That's the reality.
John is lit. Okay.
So that's the reality when I see black women. I don't see opposition. I don't see an enemy. I don't see something that I got warm when I saw that. When I saw you smile, it made me feel good. Cause you're not my enemy. So some people look at black men, black women as their opposition. That's why they're saying these things in the comments like, oh, well, we not seeing that, we not doing this. It's like, okay, because you're only speaking to what's surrounding you. You're only speaking to your environment. I'm speaking to my environment. So we have to acknowledge our privilege when we're speaking. We don't have the same environment. So with that, we just got to start acknowledging our privilege a little bit.
Well said, Ken. I think, okay, so I know a couple other women want to get on. I know Kanae wanted to get on. I know Christian wanted to get on. I don't know who wanted to get on first. I don't remember the order, but
I think it was Christian.
It was Christian? Okay. So we're going to get Christian on. Not
Christian.
Yeah, we're gonna get Christian on. We're going to keep you on for the next. We got 13 minutes left. And so I'm going to let you finish. We're going to let you finish getting your shit off for sure. Because we don't want to cut you off, Queen.
No, I just feel like it's just a mentality that we all have to change together, collectively as a people. If we start changing the way we think and stop being so negative as a people, then things will evolve for us.
Right, but so
everything. I just feel like, okay, for example, they say you either become like something or you hate it.
Right.
So, for
100%.
example, my dad got a lot of kids, a lot of fucking kids, a lot of baby mamas. Love the man to death. But that's something that I vowed to myself. I didn't want to be nothing like, I don't want a man, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it was going the other way. Most people don't do that. Most people become like what they see. So if we can help each other, love each other more, and show each other, then I think things will go better for us as black people. Because we're powerful as hell together.
Facts.
We're unstoppable when we're together. But when we're divided, we ain't shit. Just in all honesty, we can't move being divided. We have to become to eat together.
Right. Yeah, and I think just
So y'all gotta love us as much as we gotta love y'all.
For
facts,
sure.
100%.
But we gotta help each other.
Facts, Denzel. Facts, bro.
100%.
He's this goddamn mic that don't even. I mean, this goddamn mic.
Laughing?
And he said my bicep about to be
What you
strong.
say, Denzel?
My bicep about to be strong. Because I'm holding this mic.
Nah,
Alright, so
but I think that
it's fun.
when when I view certain comments, I'm just like, yo, we choose to pull, because you know what's crazy is like, here's why I will never, I'm not gonna say never, but here's why I reserve any negative opinions on black women. Because I know that's all I really want to lay down with. That's the only woman I want to procreate with. That's the only woman I want to bring home to my mother.
Yeah.
So why would I even get into the negative stigma that may come with them? Because now I'm being a hypocrite. I can't say black women ain't shit and then I'm looking to get one pregnant. I'm looking to marry one. I'm looking to do everything.
Put yourself in a really tough spot.
You look like, I would be looking like a clown.
Yeah.
So it's just like, when I see strong negative opinions about black men, it's just like, okay, cool. Then I'm okay with you going to try something else if you done. But you can't be done and then you still you feeding into the negative rhetoric. And you a part of that community that keeps the negative rhetoric alive. So it's just like, I'm a find something positive to say about black women. I'm gonna find something. Or if I can't, I'm not gonna say nothing at all. I'm gonna shut up. But it's just like if we, and a lot of times it's habit, it's conditioning to where, and black men do it too. We hear something positive being said about a black woman, and we gotta counter with something negative to balance it out. You hear something positive being said about black men, we gotta counter with something negative to balance it out. It's like, yo, why? Let it live.
I fell victim to that the other day myself, talking to her. I fell victim to that. She was
When
telling me about all the great qualities I have.
Then men will then man up for real. I don't agree with that.
Find something good to say, anything, yeah. I know a lot of comments are rolling in. Sorry we missing them, y'all, but I know I think Christian said something. I know Raisha said something that everybody was kind of really championing. I don't remember exactly what was said, but I do want to like go back and look at it just so I can see what was said and give some light to it.
It was recent.
Yeah, she just said it. I know everybody kept saying
yeah.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
Y'all gotta realize it's a foreign experience, so don't take the shock of
That's right, she said?
As a flat.
What was it? Can you repeat that?
Hey, say it one more time, Nisha.
Oh, there you go. Hey, the engineer is
Oh, come on, man. Oh, I got to hold it.
All right. I'm here for you.
Think about it like
agree.
this. Oh wait. Okay.
Okay, so what do y'all think about this? When women start respecting themselves truthfully.
Whoa. Okay,
That's gonna be next slide. No, that's gonna be next.
Men will then man up.
Wait. So let's not see. I don't like that type of language.
Let's come next with that because that's good. We'll come next because it kind of leads to the question to the reverse the flip question. It kind of leads to that.
I don't like that language when you say when women start respecting themselves because it goes to say that we never said women don't respect
I
themselves.
didn't say that.
We changed the narrative. This is what happened. The
Right.
narrative being changed.
But we never at one time.
I never even used the word respect.
We never at one time said black women don't respect themselves. We said black women need to put themselves first. That's it. So when you put language out there like black women respecting themselves more, it comes like it sounds like we said.
It's a part of respecting and putting yourself first, but that's not the sole and only thing.
Right.
We never said nothing about respect. Because that encompasses putting yourself first.
Right.
It didn't need to be isolated. It comes with it.
You could respect yourself and still put yourself second.
So this is what we're saying. Like, so we coming back. We're gonna talk about what was just asked, and then we're gonna flip the question in which we're gonna discuss what black men can do to love black women more. It's gonna be good. Make sure you guys come back. Hey, Finger Man, come on, Finger Man. We need you, Finger Man. Just go ahead and end on the thing, champ. And we're gonna be right back.
Bye, y'all.
I was just playing. Thank you, Nisha. Peace and blessings. We love you.